Good morning students. My name is Shalini. I am from G.K.Jain school. Today we are going to see second standard environmental studies unit 1. In that we are going to see the topics forest, plain and hills, ponds, rivers and seas and the desert. Shall we start the class?
Our Earth has different landforms and water bodies. So where we will find all this landforms? In forest, plain and hills, and in pond, river and seas, and the desert. So our Earth has different landforms like forest, plain and hills, and desert, and water bodies like pond, river, and seas. So here we will see forest. But the forest we're going to see here. So the forest has a large number of trees. The ground is covered with bushes and grass. If you see here, it is covered with large number of trees. And more animals, birds lives in the forest. So it is also covered by, you can see, grasses and bushes will be there. So lots of trees will be there in the forest. And also you can see some of the animals here like lion, tiger, elephant, giraffe, monkey, deer, and the birds, different kinds of birds all lives in the forest. Streams and ponds are also found in the forest. You can see in this diagram. The ponds will be there, streams of ponds all found in the forest. Even water will be there in the forest for the animals to drink. It is home to many animals like elephants, tigers, deer, lions, bears and snakes. So it is a home for many animals. So many animals live in the forest. Birds like peacock, doves, sparrows, parrots and woodpecker also live there. So many birds also lives in the forest. So the forest will be cool place. It will be not cooler than the hill station. Since there are more number of trees present there, it will be cool. So it will be a cooler place. You can hear the different sounds of animals. It is cool and shady. Even it will be shady because we have more number of trees there. So it will be shady and it is cool. So from this forest what we get? So what the things we get from the forest? Animals are there, birds are there, pond is there, and many grasses, bushes, all are there. But what we get from the forest? What are the uses? What we get? We get wood from the forest, we get honey, and we get lots of fruits because different plants are there, different trees are there. So we'll get fruits from the forest and we'll get rubber. More rubber trees are there. So we'll get rubber from the forest. Wood is used for making papers. So we get wood from the forest, honey, fruit, rubber, and still more things we get from the forest. So we have to save the forest. We should not cut more number of trees because more number of animals are living in the forest. Then it is cooler place, we get from that more products. So we have to preserve the forest. Here we are going to see about the plain. So plain is this land where we live. It is a flat surface, so we can build house and we are living in that. We are living in the plain surface. A plain is a flat land area. So it is a flat land area, so we can build a house and we can live in the plain. It is warmer than the hills. So if you see, the plains are more warmer than that of the hills. Hills will be more cooler. Comparing to the hill station, the plain surface will be warmer. Plains are important for growing crops. Since it is a flat surface, we can plant more trees and more crops are grown in the plain surface. You can see in this diagram more number of plants, like what are the food we are eating, rice, wheat, all are grown in the plain surface. Without growing crops, how can we get food? Farmers get water from the rain, rivers, lakes, ponds and wells. So as I told, in plain surface only we can grow more crops like rice, wheat and all. The food what we are eating will get from the plain surface, so the farmer need to grow that. For that, how they'll get all the waters for the plant? They'll get from rain, rivers, lakes, ponds and wells. In all these sources they'll get water for the plant, so the plant will grow and they will give us food. So we find many animals like cows, goats, buffaloes, bullocks and many kinds of birds there. Even if you see in plain surface, we can find cows, goats and all there. So cows will give milk, goats also will produce milk, buffalo milk and more birds will be there in the plains. So next we are going to see about the hills. You can see this is the hills. So hill is like a mountain but not so high. It is also like a mountain, it will be higher but not so high as the mountain. So there it will be more cooler. It is more cooler than the plain lands. Even in hill station, more peoples will live. So here we can cultivate only like tea and coffee plants. Mostly are cultivated in the hills area. You can see the hill station, Ooty. Ooty is a hill station. So hills are generally green and very beautiful. It will be green and it is more beautiful. Since it is higher, there it will be more cooler than that of the plain surface. It is also much cooler than that of the plains. People visit the hill station especially in summer. Why they will visit in summer? Because summer it will be more hot. So in summer season they will visit the hill station, because in hill station it will be more cooler. So people will visit the hill station during summer season. Hill station like Ooty, Kodaikanal, some of the hill station. Crops are grown in the step forms, also called as terrace farms. You can see in this is called as terrace farms, or it is called as step farms. So crops will be grown here. Tea and coffee are grown on some of the hills. So mostly in the hills, tea and coffee are grown there. So we'll get the tea and coffee from the hill station. If you see, mostly in Ooty, if you see, there will be more of tea plants. So you can contact our school site by visiting www.gkjainschool.org and visit our Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter, GK Jain Schools. Admission is going on for pre-KG to 11th standard. There is only limited seat. So you can contact us by number 7338939363.
Thank you, students. Tomorrow I'll see you in another session.